Hi everybody, Nancy here. You guys know that I keep trying to get this watercolor so that I'm happy with it. And there's just certain things that you cannot create digitally with brushes in Zoom Notes. I've tried them all, okay? And then yesterday I discovered something that we can do in Zoom Notes that answers the issues I've been having with watercolor. Now, watercolor, there's certain. It's so cool to watch. I love watercolor on real, the paper. But the more water you add, the better it. What they call bloom. You can drop. I wish I had stuff here to do it to show you, but you could just have a wet piece of paper and just touch your brush down, real life brush down with color, and it just kind of blossoms. It spreads out, and then you can add salt to the page, and it does other things to it. If you do a Google search or even do a YouTube search on watercolors, people will show you how to do that. But I finally figured it out. Hallelujah. And it's because I didn't realize that we could do this in Zoom Notes. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. There are templates out there that are black templates that you get, like from my favorite site, the Digital Scrapbooker. The link is always in the description. They have tons of them. If you search for black watercolor templates, you get this. Let me show you. I've downloaded a bunch of them. See all these? Now ignore the orange around it. That's transparent. Actually, it's really, see. When I saved it with the background paper color set, and that will put a color background behind it. And but see all the different ones I've saved over the last few days, just trying to figure this thing out and how to do it. Now let me show you. If I take this one right here, and let me go. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. And I just tap it down. Where is it at? Go back to here, tap it down. Okay, see, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about that you can't really do with Zoom Notes. See how dark it is around the outside edge of some of these splotches? Well, that's real. That's what it really does. And I was so frustrated because I couldn't make something like that happen. Well, watch what you can do. If you take it to the editor and do change color, yeah, sorry, and tap on the black, it changes everything. How cool is that? I did not realize it would do that because I have had, I've tried it with other things, and I've discovered the reason it was doing it. If your image has like a solid colored background, it won't do what this just did. But see, this is 100% transparent. So for some reason, it just works that it will change all the colors. I just tapped on one spot, but it changed, no matter what the shading was, it changed all the colors. So now you can build yourself an arsenal of watercolor templates and just come here and change it. Now I want to change it to something else, just a darker version of that. Okay, so then I do apply, and I'll do a done. So now that's that watercolor splotches that you can add to any image for more realistic look. All right. Now, if I go here, I'm going to copy that just so I have it over there. Copy. Copy it. And then I'm going to go to open this up. Okay, see all that I've been playing with? See there, if I tap. Well, I need to make sure that that's the active screen. There it is. Okay. And see, now I can just add it on top of an existing. All these are created with these blotches that I've downloaded. See, here's a bunch of different ones. So just find a bunch of different ones. And what you can do once you've created that is put that into the bucket and save the bucket version of it. You know, if I go here to the bucket and do image from pasteboard. Now, and I do saved, do a plus. So now I've just saved that, so I can tap on it and it's already created. I don't have to rebuild it. Okay, now of course it's doing it multiple times because that was a big area to fill. But if you just put it on your screen, you know, on your page, you won't get all these different versions of it. Of course, that's just the bucket fill. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Now, let's say, for example, you want to have multiple colors, not just the one pink color. You can also clip it, mask it. All right, so if I go here, see how I masked that one? I did 3 colors. If I use my watercolor brush, where is it? Sorry, I'm getting confused now with all this different stuff open. Click on my pen, choose style, watercolor, and I'm going to change it to these colors here. Go back. So now I'm just going to do that. Do pink. That's almost the same color. Purple and yellow. Now, those are hand drawings, so you can't use the mask with hand drawing. You have to have an image. So if I select all of those and do copy as image and then do paste, we've just created an image that can now be masked. Put it on top of this one right here. Now, try to do it in a place where there's nothing else to interfere with it. When there's too much of this stuff going on around it, see, this is why all this extra space around it, you're hitting too many things. So you have to take it into the edit and crop some of that stuff down so that you're not running into stuff. Done. And let me. Okay, now I'm gonna select these 2 things and get them out of the way of anything else. So I select the color that I want it to be, and I just do mask. No, Nancy. Mask image. And I've just created a multiple color of that. So you're getting all of the watercolor effects in different colors now. Okay? Now you can create those. I did that with the watercolor brush. You could have done it with a table that you do a bunch of different colors So if I create a table, I've got one that's already colored. Let me see if I can find it. This one. And then I'm going to take down the borders so that they're almost gone. Then do the same thing. You have to copy that because it's a table. It will not mask. And this is not the best example. I guess let me add a lot more rows. Add 100 to get a better blend. There. And now so it's selected. So I go to the selection menu, go to operations, do copy as image, and then paste. Now I can take this over, select it, go down to image, do mask image. See, I've just created a rainbow effect. All right. And then, of course, you've also got the shape. You know, you can do a shape. Let me do that. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. Let's see if I go to the fill here and do gradient and, you know, change the colors to whatever you want them to be. And take the opacity way up just so that we can always knock the opacity down later. So now I've just changed my circle, and I need to, again, it's a shape right now, so I have to copy and go to the selection menu, shape prop, go to operations, copy as image, paste. Now it's an image that I can put over my watercolor thing and do, why am I having trouble here? Do mask, sorry. Mask. And now I've got a multiple color thing. So if one color is all you need, then you can do it with the color change, which, you know, all you'd have to do is make multiples of those and then arrange those into different places on the thing. So if let's say I want to use this, I want to use this one. Do copy. I just want to put it on the pasteboard. Operations, copy, then go to the bucket fill and do style from pasteboard, and then just to have a place to put it, stamp it, I'm going to go down and do the bucket fill and tap. Well, I was going to do this, but since it's gradient, that won't work because you know, it only do certain colors. Okay, so I want to change that to fill, operations, shape properties. I don't necessarily want the fill. Now I'll go back to bucket and tap inside the circle. Now see, that's too small. I don't like that, so I'd have to make it way bigger. Select that to get rid of it. Go back to the bucket, tap on it, and now it's too big. You know, you have to figure out where you want it. Let's see what works. Go back to bucket, tap it. See, it's getting there. It's still too big, but you're getting what I'm talking about here. Let's see if I can do a little bit better anyway. gosh, go to bucket, make it smaller, tap. Nope. See, there's a happy medium that you just have to play with until you get it. And it's like right in the middle of whatever I just did. Undo. See, it's getting better. Just make it a little bit smaller each time. Anyway, that's good enough. So y'all see what I'm doing here. All right, so just go to that website and search for black watercolor templates, and you will get pages and pages of it. And now that you've seen it done, you'll have all kinds of ideas of how and what you want to do to use it. You know, but I can take that if I wanted to. Let's see if I write something. And I can bucket fill, tap on, and drag it off so you can see it. See, it's hard to see. Not the best suggestion, but that's what I'm talking about. All right, that's it. Y'all have a good one. Bye.